California is a rough state, guys.
Rough stuff.
You know, hey, I know some of my subscribers, you guys live in California, so hey, I told you I was gonna make a video on California housing market, and hey, it is what it is. The data doesn't lie. California is one of these states where I look at and I go, please, the rest of the country, don't turn out like California. I mean, I'm in Illinois, so I can't really speak too much. You know, I mean, Illinois is kind of in California, kind of the same. But when it comes to the housing market, they are quite different. Welcome to my channel, guys. My name is Orlando. Let's jump right into it, guys. So when it comes to California housing prices are insane. I know you guys have seen it. Houses that you would see in the Midwest, in the South, even coastal houses like in Charlotte or Atlanta, houses like those that are just standard average houses are going for millions of dollars. We're talking about ranch style houses going for $1 million in LA, San Francisco. These are insane, guys. And it doesn't stop when it comes to the increase. So let's take a look at what's going on in California. California home prices soared 21% in the year ending in September 21, leaving home values 5 to 9% high. Median price single family houses would mean a jump from $674,000, which is already high, which is insane, to $809,000, guys, in that 12-month period. We're talking about a medium, an average home price going up almost $200,000, guys. That is insane. Who can afford houses like that? Well, no one. I mean, how many people can work in the tech sector and make over $200,000? And we do understand that in California, even these high salaries that the rest of the country would think as high, that does not work in California because the living expense is so doggone high. So let's talk about it, guys. So when you have an overpriced home in California that is going up, already overpriced comparatively to the rest of the nation, right? People are thinking the wages don't equal what the cost of living in California is. You already have that factor, and then it goes up. It goes up to that $800,000 mark. Well, it was actually 809, guys. It went up to 809 from 674,000. Medium average home in California, guys. Okay, so what do we have currently going on? Well, we have mortgage rates that are continuing to skyrocket with the Fed increasing by 0.25. In May, they're gonna do 0.50. So we know the rates are going to go crazy. Before last year, you could buy a home for 2.68% and you got it at that low median income price of $674,000 for an average home in California. Now, at that point, it made sense. But now you have to deal with increased prices on a home, if not overpaying, which you probably will in California. And then on top of that, you have mortgage rate increases at 5.3%. No longer will you get the low value of 2.68% anymore because we have to fight inflation. Oh, not to even include ridiculously high priced gas at $7 to $8 in California. You're fighting, you know, going to Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and getting all of your stuff there, guys. So you're fighting all of that, right? How much does it cost to get some meat at Trader Joe's now? Probably $50. But you know what I'm saying. You just have increased costs everywhere and not just including in housing. How can you afford to live in California? I don't know. I mean, you buy a house and you for sure are going to go bankrupt in California. That's what it's looking like. But let's do the math, guys. Let's just not talk in hypotheticals. Let's actually do the math and see what you're actually paying for. So once again, we're going to do the math on that medium home home price in California of $674,000. And we're gonna do that mortgage rate at 2.68%, a 30-year fixed mortgage. That monthly mortgage will be $2,727 monthly that you're gonna pay. But then we are dealing with price increases, ridiculous 21% increase in California year over year, right? So now the median price home in California is $809,000, but you're dealing with 5.3% mortgage rate increase. That monthly mortgage is $4,492. So $4,492, guys. That's what you're paying. That is a big difference. Now, what's the difference between those two amounts? Well, it is $1,765, guys. Now, that increase, get ready for it, guys. This is the reason why math matters. It is a 65% increase. Most people would look at it and be like, that doesn't look like 65%, but that is a 65% increase on your mortgage. You are not only paying that, but you're paying gas prices, grocery bills, appliances. Of course, when you move into your house, you're not just paying to move into the house and that's it. You're gonna put new things to make your house a home, right? That's what we want to do, right? So how much is it gonna cost you to furnish that home? Things are up 20, 30% on that area too, guys, but 65% just on the mortgage you're gonna be paying, guys. On top of that, guys, listen to this. Some people are paying $100,000 over asking price. So a median home that is $809,000, you're gonna put in a bid for $909,000. Now, let's just say you're working a really good job and you got $200,000 a year you're making. Can you really afford a house that is this expensive with all the extra costs? Heck, if you're getting paid $300,000, can you really afford to pay almost $4,500 in a mortgage? Now, guys, here is a real big aha moment. This does not include taxes and mortgages. Now, I understand that taxes aren't that expensive in California, but the insurance will. We know that insurance has been skyrocketing and has been doubling for year over year because it costs more now to build a house than it did a year ago. So who's gonna pay the premium? Who's gonna pay the cost on that increase? If your house burns down, it's gonna cost the insurance company double what it cost them a year ago or 2 years ago. So they're going to increase your premiums when it comes to that, and you are going to pay for that. So maybe in California, you were paying $2,000 on this home, but now you're gonna be paying $4,000 or $5,000. Put in the comment section how much you guys are paying on property insurance in California. It has to be sky high. Now, most people escrow this into their mortgage. It could possibly add $500, $600, $700 on top of what you're paying, putting you into the $5,000 a month range of just to own a home in California. Now, why is this so important and why am I particularly choosing on California? Well, California, I think when you look at how everything's so high and how everything's structured, how the income of individuals living in California has not caught up with the housing costs. That is something that is going to spread across the nation. So once you see California start to crash and crumble, you can almost bet your bottom dollar that areas like Illinois, New Jersey, and other areas will start to feel that same effect. Even areas like Phoenix and Florida, Miami, those areas that are super high in housing costs and income has not caught up, you will see things start to crumble. Now, what is the rental market like in California also? It is also extremely high. So you have a rental market that's extremely high, you have a housing market that's extremely high, but you have a income that is medium or average. How can that work in California, guys? So hopefully by seeing these numbers, guys, and me breaking it down, this has shown you that this is what can happen to the rest of the country, where things go so high, where it is so unaffordable that individuals decide not to purchase, or if they do purchase, then they realize they can't afford it and it goes into foreclosures. You have a flood of foreclosures that can possibly happen all across the country, guys. So once again, I hope you got value out of my content. I'm gonna need you to watch this next video here. It will help you learn all about this crazy housing market and also get into your first rental property. Also in the description, check our membership program. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.